Now, the Delhi government has made an interesting proposal to bear the treatment costs of all accident victims in private hospitals. The government here is saying that it is to bear this cost of treatment of victims of motor accidents, fire accidents, acid attacks that take place in the city's roads. At private hospitals, they will bear the costs as well under a new scheme. So, according to the government here, there is no upper cap on these expenses to be borne by the city administration. The scheme that has been approved now at a cabinet meeting, which was chaired by the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal just yesterday. A quick response here as a confirmation that's coming from the Delhi Health Minister. Let's take a listen in.
खर्चा होगा उसकी जान बचाने के लिए दिल्ली सरकार देगी और इस स्कीम को अब कैबिनेट ने आज अप्रूव कर दिया है, तो जल्द ही मुझे लगता है एलजी साहब से अप्रूवल मिलने के बाद इसको लागू कर दिया जाएगा। रोड के ऊपर होने वाले किसी भी एक्सीडेंट के केस के अंदर सभी लोगों के लिए, और उसके अंदर हमने कोई भी इंसान होना चाहिए, दिल्ली का रेजिडेंट हो या ना हो, दिल्ली की सड़कों पे एक्सीडेंट होना चाहिए, मतलब जुरिडिक्शन दिल्ली पुलिस का होना चाहिए। उसके अंदर एमएलसी जो बनती है वो दिल्ली पुलिस की बननी चाहिए। तो दिल्ली के अंदर अगर कोई भी है, दिल्ली से बाहर का भी है, हिंदुस्तान से बाहर का भी, अगर कोई भी इंसान है, उसकी जान बचाने के लिए दिल्ली सरकार इसको जल्द ही लागू करेगी। हम आशा करते हैं कि इसको बहुत ही जल्दी लागू कर सकेंगे। इसके अंदर जो आग से जलने वाले लोग हैं वो भी इंक्लूड हैं, एसिड अटैक विक्टिम है वो भी इंक्लूड है, और एक्सीडेंट के अंदर किसी भी तरह का एक्सीडेंट दिल्ली की सड़कों पे होता है वो सारे इंक्लूड होंगे।
Let's get in some further inputs. Our correspondent Apurva with those details. Apurva, this of course comes in on a very welcome note. But once again, as far as implementing this on ground, to what extent the government is going to be bearing all possible costs here? How is this really going to be working on ground?
Absolutely, it is certainly coming as a very welcome load, considering the fact that the number of road accidents in the national capital have been on an all-time high. Now with the Delhi government proposing to bear the expense of treatment of all victims of motor accidents, fire accidents and even acid attacks is certainly being welcomed. But a bigger question right now is the fact that where is the government going to get all the funds from, and more importantly, right now it has been approved by the cabinet. It has already been sent to the Lieutenant Governor for its approval, which is still awaited. Now, a couple of pointers that has been made by Satyendra Jain, the Delhi Health Minister, in the press conference and briefing the media about the outcome of this particular cabinet meeting. First and foremost is the fact that whether it is a road accident or a fire accident or even an acid attack, it just has to happen on the Delhi road under the jurisdiction of the Delhi police. It will be taken care by the Delhi government in all private hospitals. So it is not just the government hospital, but even the private hospitals now, they are going to be bearing the cost of treatment free of cost. And secondly, the domicile is also something that needs to be looked at, where they're saying that the victim can be a domicile of any state, but if at all it happens on Delhi, that will not be of any concern. They will certainly be rushing that person to a hospital, quoting the fact that a lot of accidents take place because the vital golden hour, as Satyendra Jain, the Delhi Health Minister, puts it, the first half an hour, 45 minutes of that accident is really wasted in trying to reach to the nearest government hospital. That is being mitigated by getting in the private hospitals as well and making sure that the Delhi government bears the cost of it. Now, more importantly, there is another important aspect to note. When the government says that there is no cap on the upper expense, there is no upper cap on the expenditure. Now, a couple of very interesting pointers that are coming in, but more importantly, there are many questions that are also being raised. While on one hand, it's been welcomed, the second pointer of it being, where is the government getting all the funds from? And secondly, to what extent are we looking at the treatment? If it goes to a very, very serious stage, a trauma state, to what extent is the government willing to go ahead and bear the cost of expenditure? Now, there are many important things that we need to look at. Right now, we are trying to get in more details,
any cap on the upper limit of this expenditure. It does sound like yet another sweeping statement there having been made by the Delhi government, irrespective of how it is to work on ground. Apurva, many thanks for getting us those inputs there.